The Lakers just responded in a big way tonight. This obviously was a must-win game for them, and at times they executed on offense at a level that was unstoppable. Obviously, the Timberwolves made their runs, and they were going to because they are a good team, but the Lakers played with that sense of urgency that you want to see out of a team that dropped game one, and the adjustments that JJ Redick made changed everything out of the gate because the Lakers came out like they were shot out of a cannon. Dorian Finney-Smith was really solid in this game. He made a lot of plays defensively where he rotated over and contested shots at the rim, and his ability to play big as a wing has been a big part of the Lakers' success down the stretch of the season. He really plays the role of being a glue guy, and if you look at the Timberwolves shot chart, there were a lot of misses inside around the rim. So in this video, I want to break down and talk about this very important game 2 win against the Timberwolves. But first, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. We are on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and with your support, I believe that we can get there super fast. So right here, LeBron starts out with the ball on the left wing. Austin Reeves kind of cuts through and clears out, and then Jackson Hayes sets the screen and rolls, and then LeBron kind of goes up for the floater, which puts Rudy Gobert in no man's land because if he doesn't step up, LeBron's going to hit that, and if he does, then he has Jackson Hayes open, and that is ultimately what happened. He stepped up too far, and then Reeves was able to finish the lob for the easy 2 points. And honestly, if you like to gamble and you're betting on the first basket of the game, I would take Hayes almost every time because the Lakers always open up with him in their first action. Now here, Luka has the ball and he leads the Lakers down the court in transition, and this is the Luka that we need to see on a nightly basis. I'm not saying that he wasn't like this in game 1, but we need to see an aggressive Luka who's willing to just put up a ton of shots. Luka needs to take over 25 shots every game the rest of these playoffs because he is Luka Magic for a reason. Even if it is a bank shot, he's gonna put the ball in the basket. That is just what he naturally does. And here, great shot, great way to start off the game in rhythm. And because of that shot, guess what happens on the very next play? Luka has not even crossed half court, and he already has his defender, not giving him any breathing space, which opens up the entire floor for the rest of the Lakers. LeBron James is actually inside. He throws it to him, which creates the easy layup. LeBron plays bigger than his size. Obviously, he is 6'8", which is tall, but he plays like a center when he's inside. If he has a smaller man on him, he's going to make a post move, and he's going to get the layup to go pretty much every time, as we saw right here. Now, right here, I love what Gabe Vincent does on this play. He gets the rebound and then throws it ahead to Reeves, but he's 3-on-1. He has nowhere to go, so he turns around, but Gabe is still running cross court. He gets himself open, gets the ball, and nails a drifting 3 into the corner, falling into the Timberwolves bench. If Gabe Vincent can do this 1 or 2 times every single game, that is going to go a long way towards what the Lakers can do and how deep of a run they can go on, because everything he does is just an added bonus, and he really opens up the floor for Luka, Reeves, and LeBron, because he's just that extra guy that when defenses actually have to account for him because he's hitting his shots, that just opens things up for everyone else. Sorry, I know I'm repeating myself and saying the same thing. Now here, this is all Luka. This honestly might be my favorite play of the game to break down because the pass is unreal. Eyes in the back of his head. This was very similar to how LeBron passes the ball right inside to the cutting Dorian Finney-Smith. The pass is a little bit off the mark though. I'm not sure if it got tipped, so it wasn't a clean catch, but nonetheless, the ball continues to move. Reeves gives it back to Luka, and Luka looks away from the basket right after releasing this ball. This is how you know he's playing with ultimate confidence. I still have no idea how Luka is a Laker, and look, he did a little bit of the silencer right there. Look at that. Now here, let's watch Austin Reeves go to work. Luka Doncic throws him a cross-court pass. LeBron sets the screen to free him up. And this is big boy physicality. He gets the ball, cuts inside, and the Timberwolves are kind of in a little bit of a 2-3 zone. This was man-to-man defense. You could see Reed was kind of lurking, but there wasn't enough time for him to actually get inside to play help defense. And Austin Reeves just bullied his way inside and got the layup to go, and he gave a little bit of a flex after this one. Now here, LeBron gets the rebound, goes out in transition. The locomotive is coming down the track. It's crazy how he can still outrun everyone, even at age 40, and he dumps the ball off to Dorian Finney-Smith, who is ready to finish the reverse layup, and LeBron still stays in the play. He's ready to follow this one up in case it was a miss. It's just crazy to see LeBron still doing all the little things, even at age 40. I know he doesn't always do it in the regular season, but you cannot say that he does not show up in the playoffs. He's always been that way throughout his entire career. He makes the hustle plays, he does the little things, and that is why he is the greatest player on the planet. And then to follow that up, let's take a look at this cross-court pass from Luka. He gets double-teamed, he leaves his feet, he swings it across court to Dorian Finney-Smith, who again drives in, dumps it back off to Gabe Vincent, who is ready to catch and shoot, and he knocks down a big three. And again, as I mentioned, when he is knocking down his shots, he just opens up the entire Lakers offense, and that was one of the big differences in this game, along with just like everyone stepping up their intensity and knocking down shots. Looking at some of the numbers from this game, the Lakers of course won 94-85. If you can hold your opponent to 85 points, then you're pretty much going to win every single game, especially in the playoffs with this level of intensity. I know I opened up this video kind of talking about the Lakers offense, but really it was the defense that stepped up and won them this game. But Luka Doncic played 42 minutes and had a near triple-double with 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, only turning the ball over 4 times, which is really nothing considering how much the ball was in his hands. He shot 9 of 20, 2 of 8 from behind the arc. Obviously he can do better there, but he was a perfect 11 of 11 from the field. Still have no idea how he became a Laker. I was just watching Nico Harrison's end of the season press conference. It just seems so fake. Like, Adam Silver had to have paid off Nico Harrison to make that trade. There's no way, but hey, if you're a Lakers fan, you'll take it. Rui Hachimura played 34 minutes in this game. He had 11 and 5 with 2 steals. Definitely showed up and made some big plays on the defensive end. Austin Reeves played 42 big minutes. He had 16 points with 5 rebounds and 5 assists, and he was 7 of 14 from the field. He was 0 of 6 from the three-point line, but the Lakers as a whole just didn't knock down threes. They won inside. LeBron James, he played 39 minutes, had 21, 11, and 7, almost had a triple-double. Again, he's 40, and he was 8 of 19 from the field and plus 9 in terms of plus minus. And then for the bench, Gabe Vincent, he had 6 points with 2 big threes, and then Dorian Finney-Smith played 38 minutes and had 7 points with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. He was 3 of 6 from the field and was plus 5 in terms of plus minus. He really showed up as the glue guy. You could just see the change of intensity in this game. The Lakers showed up, they played like their lives were on the line, and that is why they were able to come through and get this dub. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comments below. Here's what some of the guys had to say in their post-game interviews.
Are you talking about defense or offense?
Yeah, defensive.
No, we did the same game plan. We didn't really change much. It was just the question of if we're going to be more physical or not, and I think we showed that. And we were there for 48 minutes. We got big enough first quarter. I learned from the last game, and we just stick to it.
That's really all I got for this video. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point. I'm going to try to break down every single Lakers game throughout the rest of the playoffs, so make sure to hit that post notification bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, I will see you all later.